Hey guys, Paul Burry, family from the gaming with me is
Noah.
And Peter's just off camera. There was a Sunsoft thing recently, and I thought we would check it out.
I don't know what this one's even about.
So Sunsoft used to make really good games back in like the 8-bit era. And then they recently have come back. And so think like retro stuff. I don't think they've done a whole lot.
Hello, Sunsoft family. I'm back again. For the first time in 8 months, Sunsoft is back part 2. I'm Sunsoft Onosuke. Do you remember me?
Fortunately,
Today, we have 3 announcements for you. Or 4. I think you'll enjoy this. What is the first on the menu? It solves the mystery of the flowers in today's logo.
Half the time I don't understand.
Okay. What could we do to kind of fulfill this vision of Trip World based on those original design documents? Because there was some mentions of color. I figured that the one thing that we could do is this.
See? They made a Game Boy game into a Game Boy Advance game.
So what you're looking at here is the full colorization of Trip World. This was a monumental undertaking because the way we did this was that we contacted a friend of mine named Ivan, who goes by Torres. He's someone that has kind of excelled at reverse engineering Game Boy games and including a full compatible palette that works with Game Boy Color. He has to constantly reverse engineer the game to make sure that it runs properly on the hardware and not crash, not do a call-up it's not supposed to. We managed to get Ueda-san fully involved, and actually what you're seeing is the original color palette that he had in mind for an official Trip World DX back in the day. So this is not just us coming into the game and saying, this looks pretty good, right? This is actually Ueda-san's official palette. He tested every single aspect of the game.
Oh, you haven't watched Sunsoft yet, Ice Climber? Well, now you get to see it.
Hi. This is Trip World. Trip World. Yeah. One of the greatest platforms of the Game Boy era. It now in color. Yeah, thanks, Audi. Yeah. The people.
This is so underwhelming.
That appears on the
can't
video is
understand
You remember him
from
now?
Audi. He is from Limited Run Games, the product manager of this project.
He's
More
special.
of it's been developed with
Also, he needs
the
special
supervision of the original director and art staff. Yeah, that's
They
great.
took a Game Boy game,
I'm communicating
moved it up to Game Boy
with them
Color.
every day.
They released it
I
on current
had the
systems.
opportunity to talk to the original director with the son. I was able to
And I'm
hear
guessing it's gonna be more than
passionate
$5
stories of the
for
original
physical copy. I mean, if it's
development,
more than 20,
like
I think
why
it's way
done
overpriced.
the animals attack. He wanted to make a really unique game. We'll put in the interview into the gallery in this game, so regarding it first and then playing the game may be more tasty. While
It's tasty.
playtesting, I find myself remembering the stories
Yum,
myself. The supported platform are Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 and 5, and PC. PC is only for download. On physical, we have pre-order from April 28th, unlimited run. I won't put it out before the summer. Please wait for a while longer. Next is follow-up.
Do you see why you
Let's
haven't heard of this
jump
one,
in.
Ice Climber Kirby?
Yes. Follow-up to Gaming.
Is this
It's called
NES
Gaming
game?
Special Edition. I said it would come out last. But anyway, let's see. Let's see.
They should just release an Evercade cartridge.
Screen, yeah. Gaming
come
Special
on.
Edition. This one is very difficult, but you can actually.
I
rewind
get such a
the
laugh
game.
out of this, though.
Let's practice until you master. Yeah. Finally getting released globally.
I would fall asleep in like literally the first 5 seconds.
Maybe
The first thought is, who asked for any of these games?
Nobody.
The
Okay.
second thought is, why?
Next. This one was secret.
And their narrator is just, wow.
Till right now. It's a remake of this game.
This game.
Do you know that?
Never have I been so
I
disturbed in my
can
life
feel a lot of
to see that.
you are excited now. Yes,
That's a
it's a
monstrosity.
remake of Euphoria the Saga. The original released in September 1991. It would be classified as Metroidvania today, but then there was no word Metroidvania, you know? I think it was
Yeah, there was
too ahead
Metroidvania
of
back in
its time.
91.
It's time, yeah. I think
Yeah,
it
There was
too ahead of
Castlevania, there
its
was
time.
Metroid before
This
91, I'm
remake
pretty
has
sure.
a modern touch, but retained the goodness of the original. It should be released in 2023. We are preparing the game to be playable at some event. Please wait for follow-up. Okay. Now that it for today's announcement. Actually, I wanted to say about two more, but maybe next time. I will have the next Sunsoft is back, probably by the fall, the season of the Tokyo Game Show. Oh, we also plan to join this event, Bit Summit. Yeah, we plan to join Bit
he trying
Summit
to
this
stay
year.
awake?
It will be held in Kyoto from July 14th to 16th. We'll bring some games there. I'd like to hear everyone's voices. Okay,
You
let's
like
keep
have
in
everything right in
touch
front
and
of you if you're
follow
narrating.
our
I mean, he's like, I gotta go get
Twitter
something.
at Sunsoft Games. See you soon, Sunsoft family.
Is that it? Yes, that's it.
Never have been so disturbed. I just lost 2 years of my life.
This feels like Ice Climber Kirby says this feels like an April Fool's joke. Unfortunately, it's not. It was what 2 days ago, so that would have been April 20th.
Or 19th.
I remember the first Sunsoft was very underwhelming, and afterwards I was just like, I absorbed it, hours after we finished the video, and I was like, man, what is going on? It's like they're just doing these really, really old retro games, like the one this time.
Gotta make sure I put Fast X on there.
Okay, they go from a Game Boy game, they add color to it, and they release it on current systems. They're probably selling it for $50, maybe 40. I don't know. I have to go look. But well, actually, limited run could be up to 70. So they're just like, what?
Or more with shipping.
Yeah, more with shipping. So it's just like, and of course, limited run has really major controversies right now. So I'm just like, I mean, I could see if you wanted to do like some. If you wanted to do that and put it on like an Evercade cartridge compilation of, I don't know, like 8 games or something, that would make sense. But they're like, we're back, and then we're just releasing our old games with very minor updates, and it's just like, what?
Yeah.
I said, and then the guy, the narrator, he was bad last time. You have to really focus on trying to listen to him because his English isn't the greatest. He just kind of drones on, and you're like. This probably could have been a 5-minute video if he wasn't just unprepared, not doing things properly. And so I like Sunsoft. They did the 8-bit Batman game. That is really good. It's a really good 8-bit game on the NES. They did some other stuff that was decent back in the day. But man, their return is just not. I don't think they're doing it right. I don't think they understand the current climate and culture. They're kind of like, oh, people are releasing retro games. Let's do some retro games. But, it's just kind of like, I think they're not standing out in the crowd, and they're not doing things to help themselves. That's just my opinion. You know, my one word for them right now in this trailer is underwhelming. You know, and then being like, oh, here's a picture of some other really old game we're gonna bring back. It's just like, okay. I mean, I would be tempted to go find the Game Boy version of that game they're remaking in color and just play that. You know, that it'd probably be cheaper. I don't know. I have to check it, but anyway, that's our thoughts on that. We got one more trailer to go.